Hey guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. I'm continuing to onboard new stocks. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. That's an interesting volume for sure, which is called shorting of thrust. Sorry, I'm losing my saliva. It's very weird though, because of course you see it's like nowadays like a hyper volume. Beware. Why is it? Nice to meet you. Yep. That was a good spring on monthly. Spring test. Resumption of the main sales. Weird volume. That's all right. We can even use perforated levels. Maybe this was not that smart because it was a test of the spring, but this for sure. Nice to meet you. Yeah, yeah. Boom. Would you? Should I trade a brand new stock on the market? Should I just stay away from it? Do, 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 do. Let's just you see how interesting sometimes was like strength and then boom, 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 boom. Small bar, small spreads, but slowly, slowly made it way out of that ditch. Out of that ditch. Nice to meet you. And that's a 1 bar rule, so this was the volume, the supporting bar. Well, if this was the supporting bar, then this was. Yeah, then there is no supporting bar for that matter at all. There was a balance here. There was a balance. Um, PayPal. What? And also don't forget about our rotation point. Here too. Yeah, that's where it corrected. Look at did correct here, the stale. Okay, well, we'll deal with the rest later. PayPal. PayPal is a recent kid around the block. He's a recent kid around the block. And this is our year. Very weird music. Just coming out of someone's car. We can call this a level. Have some like Arabic. I think it's Arabic, some Oriental. No, not Oriental. Middle Eastern probably music. It even sounds like live, like a flute. Yeah, no, it's not necessarily Middle Eastern, it's just a flute. You see, it did stop in 0.5 and then it didn't. Or maybe it did, it changed direction here. And and that, oh, look how beautiful it is. That was Yeah, there was this spring, but the volume is not the biggest. Mm. Also, young and recent and beautiful. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? That was a beautiful correction to point 5. Respect. Yeah, right here, right now. Oh God, what happened there? Tune, tune. That's interesting. It didn't form a balance, but I was like bouncing in a very narrow range and then broke out of it. Is it long? Is it short? I have no ways of knowing, really. Yeah, you see this madness? New Scale Power Corporation. That sounds ambitious. They'll file for bankruptcy soon. Sorry for my bitter sarcasm. That happens sometimes with ambitious startup. Unless you're Tesla and your founder is Musk. Um, yeah, it's same. It's technically right place on daily and then yearly, but I think it's gonna break. Celestica. Celestica played it out like this. Is it long? I don't know. Does it look like it wants to break? It does. Is it good in continuation of the trend? It is. Do I need it on my list? No. I mean, to watch daily or hourly. No. I have, well, continuation of the trend. Why? Volume distribution is not the best, but it's not bad. It's in reaction bar. I don't know. Technically, it can be on the daily list. Vistra. Even though it's way higher, that looks better than previous one or two stocks to me because it's already in a break. So there is no resistant level. Bigger volume and reaction bar, that's not the best, but it's not the worst either. And it's going higher. Um, and it's definitely an uptrend. It's past, well past its, but it's a new stock. Why did they get a bunch of new stocks? Anyone knows? Why, Lisa? Why? Don't tell me you don't know what I just quoted. Because if you don't, we can't be friends. Tell me why Zio is a great inspiration for me. Seriously. That's like how people of accent should not give a shit. And immigrants at large. Immigrants and like people of accents are interchangeable because you only have an accent if you are an immigrant or were raised abroad. But most Americans, as are raised abroad, they wouldn't have difficulties with standard American accents. So you have to not only be to be raised abroad, but also to be from abroad. So immigrant. Yes, Tommy Wiseau showed us all how not to give a shit about how you sound. When you're from Louisiana, like Tommy was. Uh, he's great. Oh shit, look at these hallucinations. This hallucination worked, whatever it was. This hallucination, not so much. I don't even remember what was that. I don't even remember what was that. Volume distribution is long, but look at this candle. Look like a perfect shorting of thrust, evening star reversal, whatever. Didn't work. Market didn't care, just went higher. Market didn't care. Market ate it for breakfast. This evening star reversal. Or whatever you call it according to your culture. In Roman strategy, we call it shorting of thrust. And I believe that comes from volume spread analysis. that's a good. Um, Again, it's good in continuation of trend, but why here? Why should I bother myself? I have a bunch of stock in a perfect alignment. Why should I do it against the supporting level on uh, year, right? Let's finish this list. It's not so big. There is a light in the end of the tunnel. I got some inspiration because a lot of things changed. I rearranged my list, and also I think I just rearranged it because I figure out how to work with puts and calls. So now I can trade both ways, and not only from significant levels of correction on year and months, but from neutral zone, from wherever. So I found an alternative to a real stop loss, which is buying calls and puts. This was a break, but considering the wave is back like by 90% now, well, this corrected to the. You see, I have a few very indicative. I have a few stocks that were here. So that's how low it can go. And in the hindsight, it just, oh, it corrected to 0.5. No, it corrected almost to the beginning of the wave. What the heck? Oh, in 2002. And and we can put perforated levels here, not here because it reached bottom, but ever since here, we can use perforated levels for our convenience. Yeah, this one's okay. That's where we are at right now. Storming the that was a balance. Breaking out of our perforated support zone on year. This is a sign of strength. I don't need the stock on my list. Well, not on my list, but on my daily or even monthly watch list. I have like too many stocks to work with, so should really focus on selecting those few that are really, really, really ripe. What the heck is this? I don't know. It's directional, it's long. It's at support level like this. It looks like it's gonna break in 3 months, in 2 months, November, December. But I can't know for sure. Nokia. Oh my god. The skeleton from the closet. You guys remember Nokia's? Because I do. Well, they survived, so they lost all the smartphone market, but they went corporate, you're right? Or some, I don't know, telecommunication equipment or technology services for like B2B. I don't know what happened to them. All I know, they went from zero to hero and back to zero again. It's a penny stock. Probably I should not have it at all on my list. Sorry, Nokia, I love you. In all these biosciences, these new stocks, they don't even have a levels. Why should I bother? The heck is that? It's Fibonacci. I was like, this is wrong. No, this is not good. The heck is this? It's like dying in 13 and 14. What was going on with it? Okay, let's see our tomorrows. Our tomorrows. So good for continuation of the trend. What was that? Dun, dun, dun. That's too many point fives on one chart. Uh, and it's close in corrections. So now, yeah, this is the only one valid. This is it's hard to tell with the gap, but without the gap, it's a shorting of thrust. So I wouldn't touch the market long after volume like this. Um, Come on, don't be rude with me. I'm gonna go. What the heck? I bought some coin there from the bottom. Yes, Coinbase. You see? Uh, that was wild though. I don't know why it is on the list. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. Um, okay, I'm gonna go. You guys take care.